Welcome to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're diving into that Argentina versus All Blacks game. Not just the score, but really digging into their opening fixture in Cordoba.
Yeah, looking beyond the result to see what actually happened on the field.
Exactly. Our mission is to pull out the key insights, what defined each team's performance and what it might mean for the rest of the Rugby Championship.
Understanding the why behind the what.
Absolutely. And hey, if you're as obsessed with rugby as we are, make sure you hit subscribe on Rugby Obsession so you don't miss any of these deep dives.
Definitely worth doing.
Okay, let's get into it. The big story here, I think, has to be the All Blacks bench.
Oh, for sure, especially in that second half.
Right. Argentina were pushing back, looking better, but then the replacements came on. Samisoni Taukei'aho, grabbing those 2 tries.
From close range, yeah. That really sealed the bonus point, didn't it?
It did. They were always sort of a score or more ahead for pretty much the whole match.
Maintained control even when Argentina had their moments.
But it did feel, at times, like maybe Argentina could get back into it. It wasn't always comfortable.
I agree. And what's really fascinating when you look closely at the All Blacks is how those fundamentals, the absolute basics, were just so strong.
It always comes back to that with them, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it really does. They won this match pretty comfortably, almost at a canter in the end, because their basics were just on another level.
Like the scrum.
Exactly. A powerful scrum won them 4 penalties, really put the pressure on Argentina's set piece. Then the breakdown work, just that nous, getting quick ball.
And the defense.
Oh, the defense was incredible. More than just making tackles. The completion rate, 89%. That's outstanding, sure.
Yeah, that number jumps out.
But it was how they tackled. That collective line speed, the chop tackles, stopping the carrier dead, preventing offloads.
Creating that suffocating black wall they talked about.
Precisely. It forced Argentina sideways, stopped them getting over the gain line. That's what frustrated the Pumas attack so much.
So it's that relentless execution of the core skills that really sets them apart.
It provides the platform, doesn't it? For all the flashy stuff, the
Yeah.
broken field running we love, it's built on that solid foundation.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, flip side. Argentina lost Pumas. That first half especially.
A real contrast.
Yeah, it felt quite lackluster. They seemed to struggle to find any real power, any vigor in their carrying or at the breakdown.
Almost like the handbrake was on, as you said.
What do you think was going on there? Why couldn't they get firing?
Well, it raises questions about their game plan, doesn't it? That first half wasn't just a feeling. The stats showed their gain line success dropped way down.
Below 30%, I read somewhere.
Something like that, yeah. Which means they just weren't breaking that advantage line. It's not just about vim, it's a tactical issue, maybe in their shape or support play.
Allowing the All Blacks defense to just reset constantly.
Exactly. But credit where it's due, second half was much better from Argentina.
It's definitely more committed, more accurate too.
And Tomas Albornoz, wow, he was easily their standout player.
Looked really sharp, scored one himself, set up Isgro's try too.
Yeah, some really clever play from him. Joaquin Oviedo at number 8 also put in a huge shift.
Got that 3rd try eventually. A real workhorse performance.
But, and this is important, his halfback partner, Gonzalo Garcia, he seemed to struggle a bit.
Under pressure.
Immense pressure from that all-black defense. His passing accuracy, the tempo, it just looked off at times. Looked a bit flat-footed, which slowed everything down for the Pumas.
Right, which brings us to maybe the key moment, that yellow card.
Wow, yes. The yellow card chaos.
17th minute, Mako Vivas, the prop, goes over the ruck, makes contact with Ratima. Yellow.
Looked a bit harsh to some, maybe, given where it was, but the rules are the rules now about protecting the mind.
Harsh or not, the impact was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
More than just being down a man.
Oh, huge. And this is where you see the All Blacks' intelligence, their ruthlessness, really.
How so?
Well, Argentina chose to bring on another prop, Tejas Chaparro, and took off a back, Batista Delgay, to cover the scrum.
Right. Standard procedure often.
But New Zealand immediately spotted the mismatch this created out wide. They knew there was less cover.
So they targeted it.
Instantly shifted focus, got numbers into those wider channels. And who else but Will Jordan?
He has that knack, doesn't he?
Incredible vision, steps inside Chaka Bears, creates the hole. Ratima runs that perfect support line off his shoulder. Try!
Boom. Just like that.
Yeah.
And that felt like the moment the game really slipped away from Argentina.
It did. It wasn't just the points. It was the psychological blow. Exposing that tactical vulnerability shows you need depth everywhere in top-level rugby.
And the stats really back up this story of all-black efficiency, especially when they got close.
That red zone conversion rate.
Averaging 5.6 points every time they got into the Pumas 22. That's described as an absolutely outstanding return.
It really is, especially when you compare to Argentina. They averaged only 3 points from their visits.
Despite having more possession overall. 54-46, I think.
Yeah, which makes the All Blacks' efficiency even more impressive. Clinical finishing.
How are they getting those points?
A lot came from the forwards initially. The driving maul was a major weapon.
Right. Got them 2 tries directly, didn't it? No passes needed.
And set up another. Just pure power and technique there. And then defensively, as we touched on.
Just rock solid.
Only 14 missed tackles in the whole game. That's phenomenal discipline. Plus, the turnover count 13-9 in their favor.
Including 6 clean steals.
6 clean steals, and Artie Savea got 3 of those himself.
He was everywhere. Just a menace at the breakdown.
Had an absolute field day disrupting their ball. Meanwhile, Los Pumas, despite all that possession, only 4 line breaks from 129 carries.
Wow, that's not a great return.
And Albano's made 3 of those 4. Shows how much they relied on him for start.
So yeah, maybe a bit clunky at times for the All Blacks, but ultimately pretty dominant. Got the job done, got the bonus point.
Built on those basics and that clinical edge.
Okay, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this deep dive, finding it useful, please do hit that subscribe button for Rugby Obsession. It really helps us out and means you won't miss future analyses.
Yeah, join the community.
So let's look ahead for Argentina. What does this mean for them? That second half showed promise, didn't it?
It really did. Much more commitment in the carry, much better accuracy at the breakdown. It proved what they can do when it clicks.
Like a different team almost.
And there's little doubt that bringing on Guido Petty and Juan Martin Gonzalez was huge for that shift.
2 world-class forwards right there.
Absolutely. Petty secured the lineout, carried hard, gained crucial meters, added that directness they needed.
And Gonzalez. He's arguably the form flanker in the world right now.
You could definitely make that case. He just continued his superb form, carried strongly, was a real nuisance, and just instantly improved their ruck accuracy and speed.
His impact was obvious.
Palpable. Getting them quick ball, disrupting New Zealand. The coaching team has to see how vital those 2 are. When they're on, Argentina look far more dangerous.
They bring that energy, that precision.
Undeniably. So going forward, they need that level of impact consistently.
And maybe more directness from the midfield, too. Get over the gain line more often.
That seems crucial, yes. Combine that forward power with more accurate, direct midfield play.
It'll be fascinating to see how they respond. Remember how well they played against the Lions in Dublin?
Exactly. The potential is definitely there. It's about finding that consistency now.
Right. So as we wrap this up, a question for you listening. What stood out to you about this match?
Yeah, what were your key takeaways? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Drop us a comment, let us know.
And it really does make you think, doesn't it, about those game-changing moments, like that yellow card.
How much weight do they really carry?
Exactly. Are they decisive moments in themselves, or are they just symptoms of underlying pressure or tactical choices that we're already building? How much do they shape the whole story of a campaign?
Something to ponder. Okay, that's all for this deep dive into the Argentina versus All Blacks clash.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to subscribe to Rugby Obsession to keep up with all our analysis and insights.
Please do.
Thank you for listening to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive, and we will look forward to you listening to our next episode.